Um, I'm doing some thinking throughout the week about if I should give Path of Exile 2 another chance or just say F it, right? Um, I know I made a video said I'm done with the game, don't want to play the game no more. But it's like after some thinking, after watching one of my favorite streamers, and you know, he made it make sense. You know, like the hate is real. People gonna hate regardless. The love is somewhat okay, but what I feel about the game is it's not really dictated off what some YouTubers are saying, basically, but off of my experience, solely my experience, and playing different Souls-like games, different difficult games I actually enjoy, and to see a development company, and I know the traits of it. Like I said again, a company that's starting to show greed. I understand it's a free to play. Well, basically, it's not a free to play right now. So, not understanding why they promote them so much, but I understand. But yeah, it's not a free to play right now. You got to pay $50 to play the game, to test it or whatever. So it was like, okay, that's fine. That's all good. I know buying stuff in the game don't make you stronger. It helps out the development team. Now, as of day one launch, they made over probably, and that was just Steam chart numbers. No telling how many on console. So they could have just with the 500K from players from Steam. That was like an average of 15 million at $30. That was $15 million they made, not including the consoles. So you throw the consoles in there, you can estimate. You can say that's another 300, 400,000. You can say that they could have made the average of. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna just look up total sales. All right, let's see what we got. They sold over 1 million support packs, peaked over 578,000. Yeah, so it seemed like that's what they made was right around, and they said support packs or whatever they want to call it, but they made well over $15 million day one, and people were starting to get it. Like I said, I was getting my nephew to get a couple other people to get it. It's really good. But then I started to notice stuff like taking out certain stuff, that really wasn't overpowered or wasn't doing anything to anybody. And I always said in my video, the loot boxes. And then they made it so that you can keep respawning the magic loot boxes, but you can't keep respawning the rare ones. So it was like, all right, well, okay, they got that one, man. It really pissed me off because it helped so many, and it definitely helped me. And everybody wasn't using it, and it wasn't like an exploit. It was just to get shit that wasn't in your game. The crafting was shit, and you needed to get stuff, and you couldn't get it. So if you was to use that technique, you will definitely you would definitely definitely get something good out of there that'll help you along your leveling process. But the fact that they did that, knowing that that really didn't do nothing, and they patched that so fast, but still couldn't fix the crafting, told me they didn't give a fuck. You know, and then again about the stomp and rake, how that wasn't overpowered. It was just helping during the leveling. And they said, you know what, we're not going to make that traveling skill, so you can't use stomping ground with that anymore. All right, you fixed it, so you can't use stomping ground with that. But then they turn around and dismantle stomping ground. Same way like what they did to Spark. And it's like you putting the skills in the game and you want diversity, but you making it so people don't want to go and use those things. You know, so they contradicting basically everything they said. So it's like I wanna use this. I want you to use this, but at the same time, uh, don't use it because it's nerfed. It's nerfed to shit. It's you know, some people, you know, they put the time in, they get it to work. Cool. You know, it helps out that like I said, that she's showing that it's real nice, but shit, most players gonna see that and be like, you know, they're gonna be like, you know, that shit don't I can't use it, I can't use it. So you can call them noobs or whatever the fuck you want, but if you got somebody that don't know how to use it and they would like to use it, that's where you got videos like what I do when I show certain stuff I use. Like, hey, this works with this works with that. You know, you can use these things, and then people, you know, most likely will use it because they know what goes with what, how it works. You know, and again, a lot of people don't have a lot of time to sit and go through everything and crunch the numbers and test everything and see if it works. So they, you know, that's where the builds come in and these support gems, those support gems, you know. And I'm starting to see a lot of players like a lot of players starting to make those videos like, hey, look, you ain't doing none of this until you get to this level, you know, and that helps out so the players know and they can see what the damage looked like. At first, it was just like telling them, hey, look, use this and you good. In actuality, it didn't work like that. I keep thinking of the Dark Souls. And I know that was one of the problems too. You had all these builds and you had to cipher through the fake builds and the real builds to find out what was what. That seemed like they did some updates too, because I don't even remember these. But yeah, I just decided I was like, you know what, I could do one more chance, man. I could give them one more chance to give GGG them one more chance and see what they're gonna do. You know, same thing. I hit level 100. I'm off, but I just want to see are they actually going to do anything? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not looking for any nerfs to enemies or bosses or anything like that. I'm just looking for fair play, man. You know what I'm saying? I want the nerfs to stop. And I want the buffs to kick in. You know what I'm saying? You want all these, like I said, you want all these diversity builds, but you force people to go a certain way. You're like, yeah, I see that they only using that. Yeah, because you're nerfing everything. Like, how hard is it for you not to know that shit? That only reason a lot of players go towards this build, that build, it's because you're nerfing every fucking thing. You know, I do the minion warrior build, but I'm actually going to look up what everybody's using right now, and I'm actually going to use it, and I'm going to make a class just to prove a fucking point that, you know, I could do different stuff, I could try different stuff, but just show them the reason why a lot of players not giving a fuck, man. They're like, hey, nobody want to put the time in. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to put the time in, to be honest. And then if they're new, those, like I said, those leveling videos and build guides and shit, that help the player. That helps someone, a new player come, you know, they can go for this or go for that or whatever the case may be. And, you know, they're happy with that. You know, as long as it works, that's all they care about. You know, if it works, cool. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can still do this move. Oh shit, it don't work no more? Let me try it right here. It was one of these joints. No, not that one. It should have been... No, not that one. Yeah, it should have been that. Oh, hold up. Let me check the skill. I don't got it set, that's why. Oh, I don't even got it? What the fuck I been doing? Oh, here you go. Yeah, something like waxing, foot sweep. I don't have it yet, that's why. Okay. That's the move right there. It's a cheese move. I'm gonna see if I can summon one of these guys. It's a cheese move. I'm gonna see if I can summon one of these demons in. These like fallen guys that died and shit. You can get their gear. Same thing, something like what Papa Exile try to do. But these dudes be on some shit. I'm rusty. I'm rusty as shit. But yeah, you summon those. Normally is you summon them in, and then you trip them, stab them, trip them, stab them. You know what I mean? But you got some really badass guys that play this game, man. Where they could do some sick shit. I just haven't played this game in years. I think this game is like maybe, I don't know, 5, 6 years old. I'm gonna see if I can get them now. Normally spawn in and then I trip them. Yeah, the fucking walls, that's what it was. He pulled a rat out on me. Oh, he's still pulling it out. Come on. Got his ass. Normally it'd just be just like this. He'd get up. Oh, get back. Hey, I'll be nice with it though. Look, there you go. Then he do the finishing move. He do everything I can do. Something like what PoE2 do. This one will drop you the actual gear and shit he got. Yeah. Let me see what else I got. I got different weapons. I really don't use a whole lot of them. I got the sword. This one is alright. You got like this. Oh damn! Why the fuck I don't got no moves, bro? You don't got nothing. Yeah, you don't got nothing. What the fuck? What have I been doing? Oh, it must have been an update or something where everything of mine got resetted. Yeah, it had to been an update because all my moves is reset. That's why I was wondering why there was so many um, skill points at the bottom. Let me take a check. Yeah, so I decided. I said I'll give it another shot, and I give them to I give them until they do another nerf or the next patch, whichever one comes first. Um, what I'm hoping is they done with the nerfs and they can start doing some improvement for new players. Um, and some more player retention because, like I said, it's nothing coming to. I mean, I understand that some people said that the battle pass will come later, but I mean, right now, later is not what's saving this game. Like I said, average player base since the new patch, 50,000 from 590,000 is very fucking bad. Um, how can they get through it? I don't even know, man. I truly don't know how they can make it through, man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with moves. All right. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna make it through, man. I mean, best of luck to them. I definitely don't want to see the game shut down, but I always say they're gonna kill their own game. The players don't destroy their game; they could destroy their game. They say they got these visions for the game, but it seems like their vision is panning out to be the way they want you to play it, and not the way you want to play it. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm actually gonna go for a build that is the meta right now, and everybody is playing. You know, whichever one got the 50% or 38% of players doing, I'm gonna do that build, and I'm not gonna do it in softcore. I'm gonna do it in hardcore. I still have my minion one. I'm still working on that one. Gonna get that one going, but it's sad when you're trying to do diversity. You don't have a lot to choose from. You know, you got to think about the leveling. Nobody wants to spend 50 hours in Act 1 fighting white mobs, man. They got to get this shit through their fucking head. They got to get that through their fucking head. Any MMO ARPG, you could be overpowered and go through. And you can say that's a well-polished game. We're not going to use that fucking excuse, man. Rake was not overpowered. Rake will as you get higher in level, the damage, you have to get other shit to make it decent. Rake is just as good as the sniper minion, the frost mages, and storm mages. But I don't know. But I'm in this stream, I'm gonna start streaming PoE2. I'm about to look up some builds, see which one is the meta that everybody's using, and I'm gonna make just to prove a fucking point, man. You know, they want diversity in builds. They want players to play all different types of classes. They have to stop the nerfs, man. The nerfs have to go. They nerfed every single patch release. It was a nerf, and they said it wasn't going to be nerfs, man. It's time to address the fucking lies, man. As long as they're going to keep lying and bullshitting, nobody's going to spend money. I don't spend money because they bullshit. I was ready to spend money after the reveal trailer, but Nerfaholic go down. No, I'm not spending no fucking money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to reward you for damaging the new players, man. But anyway, I'm about to look up some builds. 9 out of 10, they probably going to go Deadeye. I don't like using evasion, but whatever the case may be, I'm going to check it out, see what's what, and I'm actually going to make that fucking build, man. You know, I want to finish my minion build, get to end game, and basically I'm not going to map. I'm not going to do any mapping. It's not fun. It's no fun in mapping. No, it's zero fun. There's zero fun in mapping, and I wish they would redo it. I understand they got it plotted out like that, but give us something, man. You know what I'm saying? Give us something, man. That mapping shit ain't gonna do it. That ain't gonna keep new players coming in here and be like, if that's it, then shit, I'm going back to Diablo, you know. But I don't know. Hopefully these guys will fucking get it together. Other than that, appreciate everybody who's coming through. Hit me in the comments. Tell me what y'all think. Should I give? Either way, I'm gonna give them another shot. But after this one, I'm truly gonna probably hang it up on these guys. Even when the full game release, I'm probably not gonna touch it. It's just not what it is. To be honest, I was just about to buy last Epoch, but I don't think it's on console, so I was gonna have to get it on the PC. But because Diablo is like a hell no, even though I do have it, I truly don't like Diablo. It was cool at first, but I think last Epoch might be where it is. Kind of remind me of Neverwinter, so. And I'm not going back to Neverwinter because that is pure shit. Pure shit. I'm not getting those of that. If anything, I'm looking for something else to play. Hit me with some ideas. I have some MMO, ARPGs that's really good. I might even go get fucking Final Fantasy, man. I don't know, but trying to get something to really, something I will enjoy playing. I enjoy playing the Path to Exile, but they just, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, man. I truly don't. Other than that, catch you on the next one. Peace.